Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another honest gear review. Today I'll be taking a closer look at this Art Powerplant preamp. There are a few videos of this on YouTube. Some of them are really good and others, well, not so good. So I'm hoping this will be decent. You've seen Leon Todd. He has tried this preamp. That video, it was good. However, he did not push this unit to the best it could be. Because it's not as muddy as you would think. It's muddy, yes, but not that muddy as he had it in that video. And Luis Torres, which is a cool guy and a good friend of mine, if he considers me his friend. He has a pretty good video on it too. His sounds a little bit more where I'd want it, but still not as 80s as I prefer. But I have it here. I'm gonna do a demonstration without the effects that I'm using first. I'm gonna go through the clean channel and the lead channel. So here we go. Warm, clean. It's very nice when you run it through a proper power amp and cabinets. It's not running it direct, it does not give it any justice at all. Yes, let's go on to the lead channel here, or the overdrive channels as it's called. I think I've made a mistake. I am gonna pause this and be right back. Okay, I'm back. It seemed as I have put the cable not entirely in, so that's a shame. I didn't have both cabinets. That could have ended very badly. Right, where was I? I was on the drive channel, that's right. Now, as you can hear, as I stated in my previous video, it doesn't have that much gain. I don't know why they made it like that, but they did. It has a nice sounding distortion, but I want more of it. So there's an easy fix for it. You just need an overdrive pedal or a Roland GP8, which is 8 boss pedals in the rack. Because I don't use pedals, I don't like it. You know, I'm balancing my camera on a pedal that I don't use, and I'm gonna trade it away for a guitar. But let's see here. I'm gonna do clean effects, clean with effects first. So let me just there we go. These effects on it's so just 80s clean. And some some of you might have noticed already, I have plugged my guitar into the Roland GP8. Well, the trick is, you run the output, some of you may know this already, but I'm going to explain it to those who don't. You run the output into the input of that, but oh, there's nothing there. Ooh, there's an input on the back. And that makes, you know, the front side much cleaner, because I hate having cables lying around. Don't look at my floor, it's full of fucking cables. I'm still building, so yeah. Let's go over to the distortion channel here. I'm gonna turn the volume down so I don't blow my fucking head off. And I gotta enable the Roland here, so I just hit escape because I've edited the patch. So if you turn talking. I have a tri-chorus from the line 6. I have some reverb and delay from the TC Electronics G major. I have a patch on the Yamaha SPX 990 called Freeze. I don't know what it does, but it sounds good. I used to go symphonic on it, as you probably heard in some of my covers that I've done with this. But I find that it sucks so much of the volume and tone out of the preamp, and I don't know why. It just goes all mushy and muddy. But like now. This preamp has to be one of my favorite preamps, probably of all time, but definitely my favorite preamp from Art. The Art sound, I don't know, it's just something about it that I just love. You see, I have a few Art units. I love the brand. I have a bass SGX over there as well, which is really good actually. So yeah, get that too. I'm gonna do a demo on that at some point as well. So it's the Powerplant. Should you get it? Yes and no. I don't think you should get it as a standalone preamp if you don't have anything else. But if you have, like me, you're a gear hoarder, you have a little bit of things to put into it, so some drive and some effects. Yes, alone it's a decent preamp. It works. But combined with other, I don't know if I can call it a preamp even, but along with more gain and a lot of effects, this thing really sounds good. and you know, when you crank it, it just gets even better. Yes, it chugs too. One problem I have with this unit, it has treble drop, or it just kind of fades away on the treble side. I think I have it on the treble here on max. I'm not sure. Hold on. Yeah, I think I do, because what does that say? I can't fucking see. Yes, I have the edge on max. The names on the controls are fucking stupid. There's thrust, and there's edge, and there's harmonic superdrive. I don't think that many people have harmonic superdrive. I do. So I have the input drive and the harmonic superdrive on max. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. So, alright. That's just the input drive. But then you engage the harmonic superdrive and yes, it works. There is not that much to say, you know. It's just a 2-channel preamp with fancy graphics on it. So you know, there's not that many features I can go over, but it's definitely, you know, I'm gonna shoot myself in the leg here and say that I like the Art Powerplant more than the Marshall JMP1 and the ADA MP1, because I don't know what's the thing with these, but I feel they sound too much like just a regular amp without anything. And what I mean by that is just when you play it, you have to play at such loud volumes for it to not sound frizzy, if that makes sense. The tone is very like sharp, and it sounds like you're playing through like a Line 6 Spider or something like that. You know, it's very, I don't know, it's the sounds, but I haven't tried with all of these effects on either, because they've just kind of been sitting in my rack. I should probably do that though, because I haven't played them in a while, because I favor the art things for some reason. That's a really unpopular opinion, because they are like the holy grail, but I got them for cheap, so yes, when it comes to cheap, the Art Powerplant, if you're lucky, I've seen it sell for 70 to $100 or 100 euro. I got mine for 100 euro, and I thought it was a fair deal. You know, it's in good shape. None of the pots are broken. It works, you know, straight out of the box. Even though it's like almost, damn, it's almost 40 years old now. Oh, it's 30 or something. I don't do math really well, but it's old. and I prefer old. You know, I traded away my XFX, I traded away my my Avid 11 rack. It's too digital and or not too digital, but too modern. You know, too many menus, too complicated. You have the XFX I had to fight with to get a good tone, and even then I didn't really get a good tone. And for some reason I couldn't, for the life of me, run it in stereo. I tried to hook it up to my cabinets, but nothing. I only got one, and it didn't sound that good. But it was the Ultra, and it's really old too. But you know, still, it's an XFX. So I traded that away for that West tone. I have the Dimension 4, and that was a good trade. I love that guitar. I'm gonna probably use that in the next review. Also, yeah, next review. I did not get any comments on what people want to see on the last review, so I'm gonna ask again. Go down in the comments and, you know, tell me what do you want me to review next. A piece of rack gear, a guitar, an amplifier, you know, whatever. I'll do it. I don't have that much following here, but I have a few active lookers, so feel free to tell me and I'll do it. I don't know, it's a nice evening activity to go about. Yeah, that was a very brief and quick demo on the Art Powerplant. I hope you liked it. I certainly did. It's a hell of a unit, and if you can pick one up, go and pick one up. Yeah, I don't think I have anything much to say. I'll do a little bit more playing. Alright, thanks for watching, and until I see you again.